It is December 29th, Wednesday. We're moving forward together. This is devotional time. Thank you for joining me. Next week, we'll be beginning a new devotional series as we go into 2022 together. But right now, I want to reflect on Matthew 18 and something called the 10 Days of Awe, where we know Jewish individuals, and still today, they prepare for the new year. And so as we go into the new year, let's prepare for it. And God's children would do three specific things to prepare for the new year. The first thing they would do is fast. Right? They would give something up for it to be replaced with something good. Right? And so the question that I would have, and certainly there's resolutions that we're going to work through. I'm sure you're going to work through things, right? What are you trying to repent of, give up? Right? And where do you want more in your relationship with God? What are you willing to bring in to fill your bucket with? And so fasting was something that God's children would do to prepare for a new year, and not just to prepare for a new year. It's a holy habit to fast. So consider that. What could you fast from? And what are you looking for more from God? What area, what discipline are you willing to bring in? And then God's children also pray. They would pray during these 10 days of awe. And so guess what? We're still in prayer warriors. We're still asking God to cause us to be a prayer warrior. And so how is God shaping you in your prayer life? What are you learning? Right, we just went through a whole Christmas series together with weekend worship about hope in prayer, comfort in prayer, rest in prayer, and faith in prayer. And we're going to continue to learn how to pray into this new year. But God's children prayed as they went to the new year, trusting in Him, talking with Him, listening to Him. And so may God give you time to pray with Him. And the third thing that God's children would do, they would reconcile with each other as they went into the new year. And in Matthew 18, we see Peter talking with Jesus about how many times am I supposed to forgive my brother during these 10 days of awe, but not just that, but even more. Right? Because apparently Peter and Andrew had some issues, some sibling things going on that Peter needed to address, that Andrew needed to address, and that they allowed Jesus to address. And Jesus says, you're going to forgive them over and over again, Peter. You guys are going to work through this process, and not just forgiveness, you're going to reconcile with each other. You're going to repent to each other. You're going to learn to trust each other. It takes work, and you're going to be able to do this, Peter. And so reconciliation, I wonder as we go into this new year, who is it that you need to say you're sorry to? Right? And maybe even more than that, who is it that you need to forgive? Who is it that you need to work with, to reconcile a relationship with? Right? We're going to be with each other for eternity. And guess what? Eternity begins now. And not to put pressure or weight on you as you go into this new year. Right? Because Jesus wants to give you peace. He teaches us how to forgive. He teaches us how to pray. He teaches us how to fast, how to give things up and fill our buckets with holy habits. So as we go into this new year, my hope and my prayer is that God's going to draw us all closer to Him. And as He draws us closer to Him, as we feel closer to Him, guess what happens? We get closer with each other. We work it out with each other just as much as we're working out with Him, because to love God is to love your neighbor. So may we love Him, and may we love others in this new year. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next Wednesday.